I have two questions for Mr. Giam. The first, this is a very interesting proposal. I just wanted to check if the Workers' Party actually made this proposal to the committee back when the consultation was going on. The second question is this. Now, I understand that you disagree with the method in which the benchmark and starting salary was arrived at, but the conclusion you reach is the starting salary should be 55,000, which is actually higher than what was recommended by the committee of 46,750. Where you seem to disagree on is actually the quantum of the bonus, the range that should be determined. Am I right to say that is the main point of disagreement? Thank you.
On the first point, I didn't catch which recommendation he was asking I made to the committee.
Sorry, Mr. Speaker. Well, I think Mr. E sent out an email asking all MPs for their comments, and I'm just checking if the Workers' Party actually made this proposal to Mr. E's committee.
My understanding was that the committee sent out individual requests for input from the different MPs, and we did give our suggestions to the committee. It was a face-to-face interview. Which proposal was it?
Did you make this proposal in detail to the committee for them to consider?
No, the proposal regarding what?
The Workers' Party's new method of, or alternative method of calculating the salaries for office holders.
Oh, okay. Well, we did make some of these proposals. We had to read the committee's report first before we could conclusively decide on whether we agree or not with the benchmarks. We did make a lot of the proposals that are in the paper, yes.
Did you make the specific proposal on the bonus, the way it should be calculated, the clawbacks and so on? Because it's a very detailed proposal you put forward. So I'm just wondering if you let the committee consider that.
Well, I can't tell you what exactly we proposed to the committee, because that was under the understanding that it was something that was something that we proposed to the committee. It wasn't something that was meant to be public.
Do you want to move on to the
regarding your second question?
My second question was really to just crystallize the point of disagreement. So in terms of the actual figure you arrive at, you're saying the starting salary for ministers should be 55,000, which is higher than what the committee recommended, but your main disagreement is that the range of bonus should be less. That's the only point of disagreement.
Well, that is one of the points of disagreement that I raised in my speech. The more important point of disagreement was actually the approach to benchmarking ministers' salary to the top income earners.
The number you arrive at is very much the same.
The member has asked for a specific question. WP's proposal benchmark is 55,000, which is higher than the committee's recommendation. Does Mr. Giam agree that this is a specific proposal?
I thank the Minister for clarifying. Yes, the quantum of 55,000 for the base salary is the same. It's actually the same as the committee's proposal. The committee did not propose a figure of, I believe, 715 divided by 13 months. That comes out to 715,000 divided by 13 months. That comes out to 55,000 a month.